What if I told you there's a clock in an abandoned hospital that stopped ticking the exact moment a patient flatlined on the operating table, and no matter what anyone does, it refuses to start again? This isn't just another ghost story. This is about the infamous St. Jane General Hospital in downtown Detroit, where Operating Room 7 holds a secret that's baffled doctors, engineers, and paranormal investigators for over 30 years. Picture this. November 15th, 1992, Dr. Liam Angel is performing what should have been a routine appendectomy. The patient, a 28-year-old construction worker named Michael Torres, was stable when they wheeled him in. Everything was going perfectly until 3:27 in the morning. That's when Michael's heart stopped. The moment his pulse flatlined, something impossible happened. Every clock in that operating room froze at exactly 3:27. Not just stopped working, but literally froze. The second hand stopped mid-sweep. The digital displays went dark except for those haunting numbers. Here's where it gets really weird. The hospital's maintenance team tried everything. They replaced the clocks, changed the electrical systems, even brought in specialists from the clock manufacturer. Nothing worked. Every new timepiece they installed in that room would run normally until exactly 3:27, then stop forever. But the story doesn't end there. Staff members began reporting strange experiences in Operating Room 7. Nurses heard the steady beep of heart monitors that weren't connected to anything. Surgeons felt invisible hands guiding their movements during procedures, and always, that clock remained frozen at 3:27. The hospital administration eventually sealed the room, claiming it needed renovation. But former employees whispered a different truth. They said Michael Torres never really left that operating table. His spirit became trapped in those final moments, holding time itself hostage. Dr. Angel, who performed that last surgery, retired immediately afterward. She never spoke publicly about what happened, but her colleagues noticed she never wore a watch again. She'd glance at her wrist out of habit, then quickly look away, as if time itself had become her enemy. The really chilling part? 3 other hospitals have reported similar phenomena. Operating rooms where clocks stop at the exact moment a patient dies, then never tick again. It's like death creates some kind of temporal wound that refuses to heal. Some paranormal researchers believe intense trauma can actually affect the fabric of time and space. They theorize that the combination of life or death stakes, high emotional energy, and sudden loss creates a kind of temporal scar. Others think it's simpler. Maybe some moments are just too heavy for time to carry forward. Maybe when someone dies unexpectedly, their final second stretches into eternity, creating a pocket where past and present collide. St. Jane General was eventually demolished in 2015. But here's the final twist. When the wrecking crew reached Operating Room 7, they found something that made them stop work immediately. That clock was still there, still frozen at 3:27, its hands pointing to a moment 30 years in the past when time forgot how to move forward.